Miss Betsy always kept her life saving down in her bosom, and everybody knew it. She was an extremely large, beautiful chocolate complexioned woman, and everybody within miles just loved her to death. Because of her bubbly personality and charm, she had helped raise most of the kids in the neighborhood. Except for holidays, Miss Bessie Sloan always babysat Monday through Saturday, and she always had 6 or 7 small kids at her house running around and playing all the time. She loved these kids so much until she could be seen almost crying each day as their parents came by to pick them up. Even when Miss Bessie went shopping, she'd have 4 or 5 of these little smiling creatures with her, all dressed up and as clean as a whistle, as she spent all her money and bought them almost everything they reached for, because as far as she was concerned, these kids could do no wrong. Everybody knew that Miss Bessie loved these kids because that's the way she was. And also, she never had any children of her own, and she told everybody and everyone she knew that all the neighborhood kids belonged to her. So she treated them all the same. Every now and then, when they would misbehave or act up, Miss Bessie would storm into the room carrying her long, skinny switch, and like clockwork, they would all become quiet as a mouse because they knew for a fact that she meant business. But within minutes, Miss Bessie would be back at it, hugging, kissing, holding, playing with, feeding, bathing, and even dressing all of them one at a time, a job she loved with all her heart. Just like everybody else, when Miss Bessie got paid, she took care of all her bills, and the remainder of her money didn't go into the bank. She kept it right inside her bosom, where she could and always knew where it was at all times, and that was just that. Even when she would hold and handle the kids, if one of them would reach into her bosom, you would see her quickly spank his hand or her hand and say, "No, no, 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 that belongs to Mama Betsy," and then she'd keep right on taking care of them after she rechecked her money bag. One day, Miss Bessie was holding a set of twins in church. As she slowly dozed off to sleep with one of them in her arm. She fell asleep from fatigue, and as she snored away, one of the twins grabbed her money pouch and took out running.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?